It's the Louisville Cardinals and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Ammon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Ammon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Cardinals' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Jezukama. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Making the adjustment on the play. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And you'd like to see the quarterback find his rhythm early. So far, so bad. 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Might as well give it to him again. Got the 1st down. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Finds his target. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires quickly. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
How about the tight end using his size to his advantage? He's a massive target. Does a nice job securing the catch, and then you see his ability once he has the football in his hands.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hits inside, it's Davis. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Tompkins. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Well, the offense was off to a bit of a slow start, but we know in talking to this running back, he prides himself on getting stronger as the game goes on. And here in the 2nd quarter, he breaks off a beautiful long touchdown to put his offense on the board. And you know now he's going to be asking the offensive coordinator to start feeding him the football.
give me more touches. Shocker that he would say that. But the other side of the ball, defense, like we've got to swarm to the football. It's got to be a consistent effort to try to stop the running back because he is good. He is dynamic. And you just saw one touch can change the field position and can change the scoreboard just like it did right there.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. It'll be a draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Nice job by the defender, knocking that ball away on a 50-50 try and doing it clean. No pass interference there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down to the air. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time. Winning 1st down. And what that does for a defense. They win 1st down. They force 2nd and long. They're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation. 3rd and forever. Great job by this defense.
Gonna take a shot. Makes a deep grab.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back.
Turns on the Jets. He's at the touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running it to the right. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Keep it on the ground. He's got the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
A little release to the back. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Second and long here. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the right. Swats it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. At the 45, on his way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Needs it here on fourth down. Under pressure. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Second down, gonna throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead,
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Powers through the defender. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Davis. He's past the sticks. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run it. He's past the marker. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cardinals decide to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quick give. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 16 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Jayhawks looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Davis. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Shakes off the defender. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
Fields the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw, down 21-0. But, David, now the chance to answer.
And this defense has been suffocating. And this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early.
Breaks free. The 20. The 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Olsen. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. It's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look, to create an opportunity for big plays. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the snap, it's Tompkins. Hard running there. Got a little grass. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville! Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Turns it upfield. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Drives inside. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's second and long. Here comes the heat. And they got him. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Got enough for the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in down the sideline. Turning it on. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Davis. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
And now on second down for this offense. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. That's caught. It's Buchanan. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Motion from the back. First play of this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to run, it's Davis. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense, their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
One more play to pad the stats.